Now let's look at how to solve questions on inverse or indirect variation. What is indirect variation? It's simply defined as when a quantity increases, the other corresponding quantity decreases. So that is the inverse variation. We have questions on about to practice. The first question says that x varies inversely as y. So when x equal to y, 1 and y equal to 10, you should find the value of y when x is equal to 4. So you write this as x varies, and the inversely means fraction. So we need to express this in terms of fraction, 1 over y. So you change the proportionality sign to k and say that x equal to k over y. So in this form, we need to find the value of k when x equal to 1 and y is equal to 10. So we have when x equal to 1 and y equal to 10. So our k will be 1 equal to k over 10, and cross multiply k is 10. So we are going to substitute the k equal to 10 into the original expression, which is x equal to 10 over y. Then we find y. So x equal to 10 over y when x is equal to 4, so that we can find the value of y. And we have 4 equal to 10 over y. Then cross multiply, we are going to get 4y equal to 10 and divide both sides by 4. So we say that y is equal to 2.5. So therefore, when x equal to 4, then y equal to 2.5. So this is the final solution. So the question number 2, they said to find the relation between y and x. And they said y varies inversely as x. So you find the relation. The relation is a formula. So we have this. Y is inversely as x. So inversely means it's expressed in fraction. Then you write this in terms of the constant of proportionality, that is the k. So we have k over x. And this is the relation between y and x. So let's come to the second question. Find the value of x when y is equal to 12. So you need to find the value of k, then use to solve this problem. So let's find, so y equal to k over x. So if you want to find the value of k, you're going to put in y equal to 8 and x equal to 3 there. So we have x equal to 3, y equal to 8. So over here we have 8 equal to k over 3. So you cross multiply and say that k is equal to 8 times 3 and k is equal to 24. Now you're going to put this k into the original equation, which is y equal to 24 over x. So finding x when y equal to 12, you say that y equal to 24 over x when y is equal to 12. So we have 12 equal to 24 over x. Then cross multiply, so we say that 12x equal to 24. Divide both sides by 12, and our x is equal to 2. That is the final answer. So you follow the steps and also solve a kind of question like this. So let's look at the last question. That's a word problem, which says New Corporate Academy Hostel has enough food for 500 students for 18 days. How long would the food last if 100 more students join them? All right, so let's denote D for days. So let's represent D for days and N for students. All right, so for the first expression, they are saying that the number of students was 500 and they are going to use the food for 18 days. So we are saying that D by N, which give us the expression. So we have the 500, the days. So let's present the number first, the number by the days. So 500 by 18. Now they are saying 100 more students join them. So how long will the food last then? So let's find the new D and the new days. So we have the new number of students, and that new number of students is going to be the number of students plus 100, and the number of students over here is 500. So 500 plus 100, that's going to be 600, and the number of days is unknown. So the new number of days is unknown. All right, so we have the number of days to be 1, unknown. So for us to solve this problem, you need to express this and solve them in terms of the equation. So the first problem says 500 by 18. Then the second problem, that is when the number of students are increased. So it will be 600 by, we don't know the number of days. the 600 students are going to use to spend eating the food. So we have, let's represent this as X, or the number of days has been denoted here. So let's use D. Now we solve this, we're going to say that this is 9,000 and this is 600 D. So if you want to solve D, divide both sides by the coefficient and the number of days when 600 students are present in the hostel eating the same food will be 15. So you have 15 days. So therefore, if 100 more students join, the food will last. The food will last for 15 days. All right. This is it. This is indirect or inverse variation. So any related person that you're going to get concerning inverse or indirect variation, you just go through this process and get your result done. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please visit YouTube and subscribe to my channel, GH Mathematics Doctor. Bye for now.